G'day guys, welcome back to another video of Mutiny Pirate Survival. How are we doing? Hope you guys are well. So today what we're going to do is we're actually going to do a little bit of a tube loot unboxing. So we're going to get into that fairly soon. I actually just want to quickly head over to the merchant ship here and just grab a couple of things, and then we'll definitely go ahead and get started. So doing these little tube unboxings is one of my little favorite things to do. I sort of tend to enjoy these things, you know, as we sort of get to the quota. I like to actually, show these videos, I guess. So yeah, you know, like it's just one of those things I generally like doing. But what I do want to do is, let me see if we can pick up a few of these. May as well just grab all of those. Perfect. Yes, so I wanted to get a few of these uncommon tubes for today's, little unboxing kind of thing. So we'll definitely get all that happening there. Now for everything else, I've got everything else still. Oh, what the? Okay, I don't need that. So let's just get rid of that. Actually, I noticed that some of these little fonts have popped up, and they look. These little in-game purchase pop-ups. They've sort of changed in terms of the textures and stuff like that. Very, very nice. I've got to say. So looks very, very neat. Now, what I do understand is there was a little bit of a minor update, which wasn't really publicized, but I was told that it was more around maintenance and cleaning things up, which is always a good thing. And I say that more so because it just sets the game up for future updates, and I kind of like that. So yeah, it's really good to see that the developers are actually thinking about that, or are very conscious about how they sort of go about that, and sort of do that. But anyway, I just thought I'd just sort of give you guys a bit of that snippet there. But like I said, there was really nothing really noteworthy to sort of discuss, so I figured, you know what, let's just discuss it here. I'll give you my thoughts on it, and yeah, that's basically it, isn't it? So it is what it is. Now, what I'm just quickly checking out here, we don't have enough for the 100, I believe, because we're at 80, so we will definitely need that as well. So that gives us our 100. So that gives me 11. So that's 14, that's 18. So you know what, I'm just going to leave those there. We can include those in the next loot, I guess, and we'll take things from there. So all right, so let's begin. So typically, if you guys haven't seen these done before, I sort of tend to leave the rares for last, and any sort of novelty event tubes, and then we sort of get done with the commons first, and then the uncommons sort of follow behind it. So with that being said and done, and I guess the rules out of the way, let's get started and let's see what we get. Now, typically, if there's any good ones that I call out, I sort of call them out as we sort of go along. Otherwise, we just sort of continue on. But as you can see, we've got a massive upgrade with the Corsair bag, which is very nice. I said bag very weird, so apologies about that, but it's just the way it came out. But any sort of incremental upgrades and things like that sort of come our way, these won't affect anything that I've already crafted. So these will take effect from the new point, or the next time I craft said item. So for example, the Botswine's hat, those upgraded stats will contribute later in the latter stage kind of thing. But yeah, just thought I'd give you guys that little snippet there. But hopefully I'll get something good. I'm hoping that I'll get some armor and weapons that I haven't actually gotten before in the past. So I believe I'm really hoping for the excellent blunderbuss. That's what I'm hoping for, because I know that gives off quite a bit of firepower. So I'm hoping that that does come about. But look, I'm hopeful for any other way, I guess. So we'll see what happens. We'll definitely see what happens. Okay, what else do we get here? Beautiful. Improved musket got the upgrade, which is good, because normally that one there was a little bit down tuned from the ones that I was getting through quests and things like that. So it's nice to actually get the one on the same level, so I can actually craft it, which is good. What else we get? Copper spear, Corsair coat, sandstone hammer. Some of these things I really don't bother or make any sort of mention about. But like I said, anything that's sturdy Corsair boots, anything that sort of comes out. I think the sturdy Corsair boots was new, so that's good. Let's continue on. Getting a lot of basalt hammer, which is annoying because I'm really not into hammers. Wheellock pistol got a nice upgrade. Well, that's good. Long hunter's bow, botswan's boots, and then we got a good bow. So that's a new one that we got there, which honestly something I'm probably never ever going to use. But excuse me, it's something that it's nice. If you get it early on in game, it's relatively good. I see it as a good weapon, but not good in the stage that I'm at, if that makes sense. So hopefully that sort of comes across as right. But anyway, but yeah, so far we've already gone through 2, so that's about 40 tubes already, which is fine. And then we're sort of getting ourselves into the last one there. So the sturdy heavy bandage, I think that's a little bit better now than the normal bandage, and I'll demonstrate that in a minute once we sort of get through this stack here. So you got the normal heavy. Okay, so you got the standard heavy bandage at 282 now, as opposed to a bit over 300. Hang on, elegant rifle pistol. Have I not got that? Huh. That is so weird. Oh, okay. So I've got the normal rifled pistol, and then I've got the now elegant, which is supposed to be the uncommon because this is the common version, right? And then I've got the elegant, which is fun. And it's funny because the standard rifle pistol, I've already had some upgrade iterations, so that's actually already more powerful than this fella here. But if I receive another blueprint of this, then the level is going to go far beyond the standard rifle anyway, so the pistol, so it's going to be better. But you're looking at the material costs. You've got 3 iron plates, 6 rivets there, and then you've got 2 gun parts, whereas it's 4, 7, and 3 respectively. So you can see that the difference there, and I guess that's sort of what I sort of wanted to explain to you guys over here with regards to the bandages, right? So actually the sturdy heavy bandage, actually that's different, because the heavy bandage, I was thinking about this fella here, to be quite honest, to be perfectly honest with you guys. So that's the new one. So that's that's at 300 health healing. So you can see that needs 4 cloth and 3 of the Viberna there, right? But then you go back to this one here, and for 1 cloth less, it's 282 versus 300, right? So when you sort of look at that there, you sort of make a call, and you sort of, I guess, if you want to invest in that little bit extra, then you can, but you don't really need to because it's so damn close. But again, if you get another blueprint, it might far exceed the differential scale between the two, and then you basically say, okay, well, you may as well, right? And then you make that call, I guess. But I've had it so many times over where the two difference between the standard and the uncommon was so very similar, or the common was better than the uncommon, that you just don't make the uncommon version of it. So it's just one of those things, and just one of those things I pick up. So there you go. So now the improved musket has gotten a little bit better, which is nice. I like the fact that those get upgraded as well, because I don't have to spend the next tier level worth of of materials to craft the better version, if that makes sense. Boarding musket, bronze spear, boarding musket again, Corsair bag. That's actually getting some reasonable upgrades. Shame it didn't have the extra pocket slot like this, like my blue one here does. So it is what it is, but it's got a lot more durability now. I guess that's the thing that you sort of look at, but that extra pocket slot does wonders. It's a healing slot, to be honest with you. So the heavy bandage is actually getting closer and closer. Alright, so all the commons are done. We're going to get into the uncommons now. This is going to be interesting, so I hope we get some good stuff here. So let's do it. Raider musket. that received a bit of an upgrade. Very nice. Rare blueprint. Selves the blueprint 3. We got a long range bow now, so 172. Is that my best one? Surely not. Let's go to the carpenter's table. So that's 163. That's 154. It is. There you go. Right. Okay. I'm happy with that. So what else we get? Sturdy shipboy pants. Ship. Didn't say the other word. Balanced dagger. Let's get into the actual full stack now. See, there you go. Now, elegant rifle just went right up the chain there. So blueprint level 2. I think they start to sort of peter off after you get to about level 5, I think, if I'm not mistaken. So I'll be interested to see how far that gets. Okay, iron saber. Sturdy botswan's coot. Okay, so the high quality hunting bow went up to 152. Still not as good as the other bow that we just got. So you know, as I said, sometimes you win, sometimes you don't. Machine blunderbuss. Okay, so that's gotten up fairly substantially as well. So that's at 347, so nearly at 350, which is nice. I actually like the blunderbuss. Big fan of it. More balanced spear blueprints. Excuse me. Reinforced hammer. Got a bit of a bump. Reinforced musket. Now I've got the uncommon version of the reinforced musket. There you go. So there you go. Let's compare these two. So you've got the improved musket at 486. Sorry, 486.8, 170 durability, 34 attack speed, attack range 4.5. Now you can see that it needs 9 planks, 3 plates, rivets, fasteners are 6, and then you've got 4 improved weapon parts, and then you can see the difference there. So it's slightly increased, but as I said, right now this is a better prospect than what this is at the end of the day. But if I get a couple of one blueprint or 2 blueprints of this, then this obviously far exceeds what that is, and that's at level 6, just to sort of give you guys a bit of an idea. Okay, so let's get back. Let's get back into it. Okay, Corsair sturdy hat. Okay, curative ointments, that got a nice bump up. Very good. I like that. The improved dagger is actually not bad now. Oh, beautiful. Mending ointment went up to 291. That's not bad now, actually. It's really good. Precise musket. Okay. So that's new as well. That has to be new, yes. Because I've got the excellent musket at 510, which is 9364. 9364, so 10475. That's a worthy upgrade. That is a worthy upgrade. I know there's weapons out there that can go over 600. So yeah, there's always that as well. Improved saber, iron saber, sturdy sailor's pants. All right, so last full stack of the uncommons. Let's see if we can pull some winners out here. Mending infusion went up to 145, which is nice. Compound bow. Mending infusion 160, so that's good as well. Another bump up, which is nice. Heavy duty hammer 285, so that's a new one. That's a granite level as well. That's granite, resources requirements. Sharp spear 244, not bad. Reinforced Corsair bag, so that's a brand newie. And we just got a bump up with that as well. That doesn't give me the extra pocket slot either, so unfortunately. Oops. It is what it is, I guess. Okay, what else do we get here? Strong herbal infusion 505. Now that is good. Now, that's 505, right? Now, if I go back into here, these guys are at 480. So they're not going to take the new stats. You have to craft it after the fact. 416 now for the elegant rifle pistol. So that's a worthy weapon now compared to the standard one. Really happy with that. Powerful musket. Sturdy Corsair hat. Sturdy Corsair hat again. Balanced hammer. Come on, lucky last. And mole herbal infusion, not bad. Okay, cool. So as long as I get the infusions up, which is not bad, which is good. Alright, so let's do this one now. I know this was actually a while back. These cursed tubes. Okay, so we've got the Cursed One's Blunderbuss, the hat, and then the Sea Devil's Jacket. I didn't think there was going to be much out of that, but we got one weapon out of it, which is neat. And then we've got the Icy one, which was from the Winter update, if I'm not mistaken. And then I got the Icy Saber. Cool, very nice. Okay, so the last of the last is going to be the rare tubes, which I conveniently always put to last. So let's see what we get from it. Hopefully we get something pretty neat. Let's have at it. Reliable Corsair Pants, level 2. Raider Blunderbuss, so that's at 300. It's definitely not what I want. Durable Hunter's Bow, that's at 170 now. Pathfinder's Bow, that's only at 200. Oh, that's a new one as well. And then Durable Hunter's Bow. Damn, I didn't really get any good ones, did I? Terrible. Actually, they were really very weak rare tubes that I got. Oh, that's disappointing. But look, it's all fun. It's all well and good. It's all fun and games, guys. So you don't know what you're going to get until you get them. So you can get some pretty good stuff. You can get some pretty bad stuff. You can get something in between. You know, you can get some nice little surprises, and other times, you know, not so much. So yeah, look, I mean, I'm always grateful and happy with what I get at the end of the day. So look, the Raider Blunderbuss, I mean, like, if you got that early on, that'd be a hell of a weapon for a tier 3, because that's the requirements for that. I'm happy that this got bumped up quite substantially, and I say that because this is only iron versus if I have to go the twin barrel. If I don't have any tier 5 stuff, then you know you can't make this, right? But I would rather make this over that any day of the week, right? The only difference that this thing has going for it is the durability factor. So the durability is a little bit better, well, a lot better, I should say. But you know, damage per shot, this is going to be good for now, you know. And then, you know, I was fortunate enough to get this as well, which is still a little bit better. But if we compare these two, so 694, and then it's 473. So very comparable. So you could argue the point that you would want to use this over that, you know, if that makes sense. So yeah, and yeah, I think this is my best pistol at the moment. But yeah, even picking up what do you call it, the not the excellent, but the precise, it's actually really good. But yeah, I'm just spewing. I didn't get the excellent the excellent blunderbuss, or I didn't get a better blunderbuss than what I currently have in my arsenal at the moment. So yeah, look, it is what it is. So yeah, happy with what I got, you know, at the end of the day. So I can't put that there. I think I've got to put this one over here, don't I? Yes, I do. So let's just put you in there, and that's it. Well, guys, look, I think that's everything that I wanted to go through today with you. I mean, it was just wanting to open up a lot of these tubes that I've just accumulated over time. It doesn't happen as often as I like it to be, so when I get to do it, I'm always excited to do it, especially in this game. So yeah, let me know what you guys thought about this one here in the comment section down below. Make sure you leave a like, comment, share if you can, and if you guys are new to the channel or not and you want to see more, make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell icon so you don't miss out on any future videos. Alrighty guys, take it easy, and I will catch you guys in the next one.